Hello everyone, this is Sparkle, and thank you again for joining into this particular episode. So basically, what is going on right now is I have a lot of people who are wanting to come on and make this a group effort instead of it just being me. So what we're doing is I'm gonna make this my initial my initial tutorial for the group itself. So what we want to start doing is today, which is Friday the 22nd of January, we're going to all weigh in. And we won't weigh in again until next week. The average healthy weight to lose per week is about 2 pounds. But because I did the total 6-day detox drop concoctions, I ended up losing about 5 pounds for my first week. But what I'd like everyone to do is basically this week we're gonna just basically be starting to snack in between each meal. So every 2 to 3 hours you need to snack, and basically I don't know what time of day that you start your day, but your day should initially start in between 6 and 7 o'clock in the morning, so that you'd eat around 6 or 7, and then your next snack would be around 9 o'clock in the morning. Then you'd eat again your lunch, and then your next snack would be around 1 o'clock. So that's how it's kind of breaking down, and at the end of the video you'll actually see a breakdown of a timeline of what you should be doing. And if you also go to the website, which is sparkletv.weebly.com, there's actually a form that you can it's a PDF form that you can download and kind of fill in your stuff. And that's, step number 2. Start writing out everything you eat, no matter if it's a little piece of candy that's 40 calories. Write it down, because you want to count every single thing that you put in your body, just to get an idea of what you're putting, how many calories you're putting in your body, and if you're meeting your goals or not meeting your goals, and how much you should be intaking. And then 3, kind of prepare your meals in advance. So if you work long hours, or if you're in a customer service or call center or something, and you sit there and munch, you probably should take you some snacks. I don't recommend the 100 calorie pack snacks that are packed individually, because the same pack that you're getting in a 100 calorie pack, you could have an orange, an apple, a pear, 90 calories, or you could have I think it's called Fit and Light yogurt. You can have a whole yogurt for 80 calories. So try to, instead of focusing on the 100 calorie stuff, you could actually just portion it out yourself. You could, if you like Oreos, get a pack and separate them into 2 individual, 2 Oreos a pack, and make that your 100 calorie snack, and save the Ziploc bags in the end. Reuse them. Hey, what else I want to discuss? Knowing how to make a plate. Basically your plate should consist of protein, a slow carb, and a fast carb. And in my actual next video, you'll actually get a detail of what a slow carb is, what a fast carb is, and how to choose the more leaner protein meat to eat. Because you don't have to, go crazy and say, I'm not eating anything, but you also have to be mindful of what you're putting in your body. A quarter pounder with cheese, or a Big Mac is not always healthy, but if you choose to have one, don't have the fries and the soda. Get the sandwich by itself, and that makes a big difference now in calories. Now, because I have a goal that I'm trying to meet, I'm definitely not at McDonald's. I'm actually cooking everything at home, and sometimes it's easier to just cook at home, because you know what you're actually intaking. It's hard to do, don't get me wrong, it's not easy, but cooking helps. Be mindful that you should drink water. I'm awful at it, but it's the best, especially when you're doing exercising, when you're just going day to day. Sometimes you're not necessarily hungry, you're just thirsty, and you don't know it because you really haven't either drank any water, or you're drinking sweetie sodas and drinks, and it's really not satisfying you because the sugar is all making you hyper. Wow. What else? Don't forget to subscribe. That way, I think, or that way, I'm not sure. But subscribe, and be sure to follow me on the blog. And there will be an exercise for the day. Whatever exercise for the day that I have listed on the website, I will also try to make sure that there is a very small, short tutorial on YouTube on how to do it. That's about it. Thank you, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe, and there's additional video footage and other stuff on the website. Thanks. P.S. Be sure to eat breakfast as soon as you wake up. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I know that sounds so corny and green to say, but there was a couple studies done. One study was done with women who basically took about 600 calories. I know that's a lot, but 600 calories every morning for breakfast, and they lost a lot of weight. And there was the same study had a different set of women intaking about 230 to 300 calories a day, and they lost actually a lot less weight than the women who intook more calories. Because when you think about it this way, when you go to bed and you wake up, you have been fasting. Your body has now went into shutdown mode because it is now storing all the fat and the sugars and everything in your body to keep going. And so when you wake up, you should eat. Even if it's a bowl of cereal, try to change the way that you drink milk. Instead of using whole milk, use 2% or skim milk, or even silk milk. But try something less fatty than whole milk. And I'll be quite honest with you, once you haven't had it and then you have it again, you're like, oh, well, this is very heavy and creamy, and it's not the same as before. So P.S. eat breakfast in the morning. Try to make some oatmeal. Some people like it, some people don't. I don't mind it. Egg whites. Try to make you an egg sandwich, and try to stray away from pork. Not necessarily because I don't like pork, because I love pork, but because the difference in between one regular fat pork bacon and a turkey bacon, one slice is 25 calories and a turkey bacon is 65. I mean, come on, if you're gonna put it in your body and you're still gonna get full and it's still the same kind of meal you're trying to put together, go with the leaner meat, which is the turkey. So remember, eat breakfast in the morning. Even if it's a smoothie, just buy a bag of mixed fruit, drop it in there, and you're getting at least 3 vegetables or fruits, depending on what kind of smoothie you prefer, in the morning, and it will take you a long way. Eat breakfast.